Hi, I'm Rourke Haber with Blaine City Hall, and as most of you know, March has arrived in Minnesota, and with that, it is now pothole patching season. This past year was a really bad year for potholes. If you think it was bad, it really was. And here to talk to us about it and why it was such a bad year and how we fix potholes is our Street Department Supervisor, Chuck Bradley. Morning, Chuck.
Morning.
And so can you tell us a little bit about why it was such a bad year this year for potholes?
Well, obviously most people know we've had a lot of rain and ice this winter. That storm we had through Christmas did us no favors. Anytime you get a lot of moisture in the street and cracks, we go through the freeze-thaw cycle, and we've been dealing with that quite a bit here in the last, well, probably month and a half, trying to get caught up with some of the potholes around town.
And then are some areas of town worse off than others as far as potholes in general?
Yes, they are. We're working on Fall Parkway and Oak Park Boulevard right now. We've been down on the service drive on Highway 10 from Able Street to 87th, and then 87th Lane is also bad. It seems to run in areas right now, but there are potholes in other areas around town, but these seem to be the biggest problems right at the moment.
Okay. And then one of the things I notice is why is it that it seems the outside couple of feet of a lane is the worst affected spot?
Well, obviously the traffic has a lot to do with it. Anytime you're in the traffic lane, if you have a deficiency in the asphalt, traffic helps to beat the asphalt out of there, and that's been a lot of the problem right now. Again, with the freeze-thaw cycle, the water has gotten down into the cracks and then expanded and froze and created deficiencies in the asphalt, and then traffic over the top of it just keeps knocking it out and creating potholes. So we can go over an area one day, and in a few days we have a whole other batch of potholes in the same area again that weren't there when we were down the street earlier.
And now we've moved a little bit, and so Chuck, can you tell us the process that we use to repair potholes?
Well, obviously we're on a little bit of a fast track to try to keep ahead of the game right now. So what we've been doing in a lot of the streets we have around town are areas that have potholes. It's not one pothole and then jump across town to get another one. So the quickest way we found to do this right now is run down the street ahead of the asphalt crew with a broom on the front of one of our tractors, a nylon broom, and we sweep the whole street, and that way anything loose or any material that's in the pothole gets swept out, so we can come right behind it with asphalt and repair the hole. Right now we're in the process of patching potholes. We have a hot box that keeps this mix fairly warm. Right now we're able to get hot mix from the City of St. Paul's municipal plant. That just opened up this week, and it worked really well. This box can keep the mix warm pretty much most of the day. What they're doing right now is just throwing mix in the holes, kind of spread it out a little bit, and then run over it with the roller to pack it in there for now. Like I said, this is a little bit of a quick fix on the potholes, but it's the fastest way we can get around town.
Chuck, can you tell us how long these pothole repairs will last?
Well, generally the mix we're using right now is a permanent fix. It's a hot mix. It bonds fairly well to the asphalt that's there. The only problem we might have is if the hole itself is deficient around it and it breaks out again beyond that, it could kick this back out. But for the most part, it's a permanent fix with this mix.
And our repair project this spring, how long will that take?
We're hoping to be through the city, through most of the problems we've had this spring, through March and into April. Again, a lot of that kind of depends on the spring we have, the freeze-thaw cycle, and the weather we could get from now until spring, as far as more rain or snow and ice and that kind of thing. It could completely come back to haunt us again, but for the most part, we should be in good shape by the end of April.
All right, thank you, Chuck. That kind of shows the folks what's going on with pothole repair in the city of Blaine this spring. And as you can see, we're going to be out for a month or two here doing this. So as you're driving around town, please watch out for the guys when they're out repairing potholes. Thank you.